Hey Widow Creep, so today we're going to be featuring Ft.Unice hair. I know you guys remember my last video with Ft.Unice hair, so I had to do another one, but today we're doing straight. So basically what we're going to do today is add extensions into the wig. So this is for the purpose of if you have a shorter wig and you have hair laying around and you want to add to it to either make it thicker or make it longer, just to show a super easy way to do it. So of course I just have to show you the specs on everything with the wig, and Majesty is joining in on the voiceover as usual. So this hair is really nice. I really did like it. I ended up coloring the hair black, and I did do the normal things of bleaching the knots and everything. This wig was really well made. So these are the bundles that I'm showing you. They were pretty thick. All of this you can find on Amazon. You can get it on Prime, which means you can get it in 2 days if you really need it. So that's one thing I do like about this company. So here I'm just showing you what it looks like fully all the way around. And as you can hear, Majesty is helping me. It has a 6-inch parting space. And the tracks in the back on the hair are pretty much, the wefts are really thin on the wig hair, which makes it real easy to pull up, real easy to make flat. And even with me adding the hair in, I'm still able to pull it up and it still look nice and flat. So this is a super quick fix. Nothing that takes a lot of time. And it doesn't even have to be perfect. So if you want the best at sewing, don't trip. So what I'm telling you now is don't sew all the way to the edge. Start exactly where the track is, because on the edge is where the elastic is and where the leftover hairs are, in order for you to be able to pull it up if you want to, because it isn't a full lace. It has a little back piece of lace, and then around the sides are just hairs that are put in individually so that you can still put it up and it looks nice. So I'm just doing the loop and pull method, which I normally always do. And I'm not even doing it close together, I'm spacing it out. I don't really like to do it too close together anyway, just to make sure that I have enough leeway in the wig and that I'm not pulling too much of the mesh or the lace cap to make it shrink, if that makes sense. So make sure that you stretch it out over your mannequin head really well so that the lace is stretched, so that you're not making your wig smaller by adding hair in, if that makes sense. So of course this method isn't like something I would suggest that you go out and buy and do, because for the price of it you can just buy a wig the length or the density that you want. But in this instance, if you just have leftover track hair or whatever, and you feel like you want to add to the wig, maybe you want to make it thicker, you don't want to spend extra money but you got some hair at home, or vice versa, then boom, this is a way that you could do that. So all of this is pretty repetitive, of course. I doubled the tracks so I was able to space them out. Like I said, this is a lazy lady's work right here, okay? Nothing that's gonna take up too much of your time or that takes too much precision. You could also do this on the sewing machine if you want to. I thought about that, but then I said, hey, now let me make it easy for you guys, because you're not going out buying sewing machines just to do this. So let me just show you a really quick way. Dollar needle, dollar thread, boom. So doing this tutorial also is in cooperation with me talking about the postpartum hair loss, or just hair loss in general, honestly. And you know how I could feel, and having a nice wig can definitely change your confidence and make you feel better throughout that time where you're having hair issues, or where you feel like you're not feeling confident. And you can, you know, use you a nice, good, inexpensive wig and customize it and make it how you want to easily. Or even if you don't customize it, purchase one and you know what I'm saying, just feel better about your situation. I went through the postpartum hair loss, and even though I'm already an avid wig wearer, I know people who are not, and they kind of feel lost when it comes down to that. But getting you a good wig like this, to me, is a really good solution. And customizing it makes it even more personable to you, so that you can have it how you like it, you know? So this is just me showing you the inside of the cap and how it looks once I sewed throughout. So all the specifics on the hair will be below. So let's go talk about me being bald head and how this wig, you know, came in handy.
Hey my little creeps. So hi, I'm Bella Laveaux, if you've never been here before. And if you have been here before, then what up though? By the time you can tell, we're just gonna talk about and discuss a little bit about postpartum hair loss while I work with this bomb-ass wig from Unice Hair. So you haven't seen my last video on Unice curly hair and how I pluck and customize and all of that, my frontals, and yeah, I'll link it below and in the cards so you can head over there, check it out, or whatever. Basically, you're like, why you want to talk about postpartum hair loss while you do a wig? Well, it's because during that time, I know a lot of women who have suffered it, and they were basically feeling a way about wearing wigs during that time, or wanted to know how to do their wigs during that time, or whatever. So I'm gonna insert like some old clips of what was going on with my hair during that time, and it is pretty far back. I've been meaning to get to this video, and I guess it just wasn't the right time. I just hadn't. So we're going to discuss this bomb wig right here. In the front of the video, in the intro, you seen that I was adding hair to a wig. So basically it was just, you know, showing you how to extend the length of maybe an old wig you have, or if you bought a new wig and you didn't want to spend the money but you had like old tracks laying around and you wanted to extend it and make it longer. Now if you're gonna go and just buy new bundles and new hair then in a new wig, then it's kind of pointless because you can just spend the money on the extra length. But this is for if you have something laying around that you want to spruce up, okay? So yeah, y'all seen that already. So on to the postpartum hair loss. So basically, like I said, I'll put little clips of what was going on with my hair during that time. A lot of it I wasn't fully comfortable showing, but I'll show what I was comfortable showing, and just kind of, you know, let's talk about how to get through it or whatever. I have already dealt with, as you can see, I really need to pluck it more on the sides. Y'all have that bad, like just not doing what I'm supposed to do on the sides. And up front, yeah, I feel like I went a little overboard, but it's okay. We gonna work with that. We gonna work with that. I couldn't find my tweezers that I normally use, and I was getting frustrated with the regular ones. So don't be judgmental. This is not a judgmental video. This is a safe space. Yeah, so this here, like I said, the specs of it will be down below. This is their, I want to say, Brazilian straight. It's straight. Both of the lengths are straight. I have literally had it in about 4 days, and this one look like, because I've been having it up in like a ponytail. I worked with this part already before starting the video to keep it from being so long, because I've been giving y'all super long videos lately. And I don't know if y'all like that or not, but yeah, and super long videos take long to edit. But yeah, so it's been bunched and balled up, and this is just for me taking it down and then like kind of dealing with and playing with the front. So yeah, we're gonna get this hair party started. So how y'all been or whatever? So I'm just sitting up here in my pajamas because, you know, I just want this video to be like personal and whatever and whatnot, you know, like YouTube, I'm confessing or I'm apologizing personal. Y'all know how they do the video. I'm so shady. Yeah, this gonna be like a spaghetti flat iron. But I'm in the process of getting everything ready for Majesty's birthday. Yeah, I'm in the process of getting everything ready for Majesty's birthday this weekend. I will be using the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny. I won't be putting much on this hair so that you can see how it reacts with the bare minimum, because this is literally gonna be the bare minimum. And since I have washed it and everything, I have not, because I clearly colored it jet black. I have not put any kind of product in his hair aside from foaming lotion at the top. If y'all see my setup, y'all will be like, girl, get it together. It's a jungle in here. Postpartum hair loss. Now, you know, in retrospect, postpartum hair loss usually, not usually, comes from when you have a baby. Every woman does not experience it, but literally this time, this pregnancy, I literally experienced everything that began with the words postpartum, aside from postpartum psychosis. But I literally went through all of it. And dude, like, postpartum hair loss, it's known, it doesn't always happen immediately. So to me, that's what makes it a little worse, because it seems to sneak up on you around like 3 months ish. It's from what I have noticed, is when I've seen, you know, a lot of pregnant women go through, and they may not have big clumps or anything, but they have thinning edges, or they're losing tons of hair every time they comb through it. And you know, all in all, we can all in retrospect say, oh, it's just hair, you know what I'm saying? But when you are recently having a baby, your body is out of whack, your hormones are out of whack, possibly if you're going through depression, if you are possibly going through postpartum depression, you're even more so mentally out of whack. And it just can be a whole lot. Like, y'all, I did this hair so bad, like treating it so bad throughout the last couple of days. It was terrible. And like, it's like, dude, I'm going through everything already as it is. I'm feeling real shitty, like, and you know, it's one thing to feel shitty inside, and then to turn around and feel shitty on the outside. Like, it can be like way too much on somebody. And when you don't have people, if y'all hear noise, these are my Arisha inspired bangles. This one is inspired by Yumia. No, look it up. Look it up. Unless y'all just want me to talk to y'all about it in the video. But anyway, back on track. So when you're going through all of that already as it is, especially your support system, possibly your family, or even just you know, on the side of the father is not there, it can be a lot. It can definitely take a toll on just how you feel as a woman, for sure. And you know, it can be a lot. But anyway, so basically, when dealing with it, you know, and we say, oh, hair grows back, blah blah blah. Some women, they are so attached to their hair in the retrospect of they won't even wear wigs. And I have dealt with some mamas during the postpartum stage that were going through postpartum hair loss, that was basically made to feel away by their significant others about wearing extensions. So they either completely stopped wearing extensions, or they just are very picky about what they wear. And honestly, in my opinion, this is just my opinion now, you as a person, man, woman, period, should not allow anybody to come in and basically make you feel a way about, okay, I broke my good cause. This is what I get for not just being lazy and getting my brush. But made to feel a way about the use of hair extensions, wigs, whatever. So when they started losing hair and not feeling comfortable, and you know, they felt even more terrible because they had been made to feel bad about wearing extensions. Now, y'all know me, and hair literally at one point was my life. It still is. don't get me wrong. But, and I may not change my hair and stuff as often as I used to or whatever, you know, but having different hair, or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that is like a big part of my life. Not only as my profession, I need to look like what I do, but because it makes me feel good. Like it changing my hair, you know what I'm saying, and seeing how I look with different colors, different styles and curls or whatever just makes me feel good. So, you know, having somebody try to take that away from me, even though it's just hair, no, it definitely, you know what I'm saying, will make me feel away. I don't know how serious it is for other women, but it would definitely make me feel away. And I actually have been there before where it was like made to seem like it was a problem, like it wasn't my doggone profession. But anyway, so when you in a spot to where you already feeling away and then you don't feel comfortable wearing extensions because for the most part your significant other or somebody in your family has made you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that's not appropriate, or I don't know. I don't even know what the big deal is, honestly. As long as it look good, yeah, I'm knocking stuff down. Like my situation, my area is a mess. But I didn't have time to clean this and do a video with all the stuff I have to do on my one off day. So I had to do things as I could. Also, while Majesty is taking a nap, I need to do what I need to do. So I got stuff piled up on top of stuff on top of stuff. But anyway, back to what's at hand. Oh, and this flat iron is a nano. It's like a dupe of a Babyliss. Nano silver. I don't want to say it's by Cornell, but I got it from Sally's like 3 years ago, and it's my absolute current, and what has always been since I got it, my favorite flat iron. This is more plastic. How about how to feel good during that time? Now, I'm speaking to you on this from, not from that I was able to just feel the best, but that I know that if I would have been able to do more of this while I was going through that, I would have felt better. So, I would have felt better. So I just want to share, you know, like first of all, in reference to fixing it, ain't much fixing. That's just how I feel because it's a hormonal issue. But you can do things to like slow down the shedding or just try to, you know what I'm saying, keep your hair healthy during that time, like the rice water method, you know what I'm saying, keeping it conditioned, making sure that your scalp is moisturized, just to, you know, just help you through the process or whatever. But I know as a new mother, during that time, it's very hard to keep consistent, especially if you don't have help. So do what you can, and everything else, period. If I would have, you know, just kind of had that mentality a little bit more, then I think that I wouldn't have felt so bad. I also, you know, just went back to like a time of feeling real like ill and I'm just not sexy, and you know what I'm saying, me having all the problems that I had throughout the pregnancy and just like trying to deal with like a breakup. I'm air quoting for a reason. People who know me know I'm air quoting. A breakup or whatever during that time, it definitely wore me out, and it made me getting through that even harder because, you know, the last remembrances, you know, I had is like, it wasn't of me getting told that I, you know what I'm saying, looked nice or nothing like that. It was, you know, scrutiny by weight and stuff like that. But anyway, it's another story for another day. Another story that I won't even give attention to. So I feel like if you guys, if any of you that are watching this are going through the postpartum hair loss, and like I said, videos show a little bit of what I was going through, and at one time, like when I did those videos, it had gotten better. It was worse. Like when I say I mean worse. Like don't feel a way about what you got going on, because baby, I can promise you, girl, Baldiana, okay? Like, and I'm older, so it's like the older you get, seems like more things start taking place when you're having a baby. Like the things that I didn't experience the first time with Didi, at 17, I definitely experienced this time. And even with Didi, I had like a touch of postpartum hair loss, but it was nothing like this time, girl. This time, okay, I gotta put that down. Like, ooh, girl, I hate ear tabs. They stress me. It was nothing in comparison to what I went through this time. Do you hear me? Nothing. It was nothing in comparison to that. Y'all, if I'm out of place in this video, please excuse me, because see what I'm trying to do today. Let me just give y'all one time. I already did some Majesty photo shoot, but I had another idea, and it came to me, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this because it's gonna be so much better. So I have to do that later on after Didi get out of school. Okay, then I'm gonna have to edit the pictures and make a little invitation, boom, send it out. Right? So I have to also record the lingerie giveaway video, a try on haul, and yeah, those are the main two things. And yeah, like and I also have to bring Majesty's jumper overalls to the spray paint artist because he has to do his Rugrats overalls. And I'm just like, it's a lot. And y'all know that I'm like, right now I'm working with not having like real transportation. Y'all been here for a minute. Y'all know what's up with that. If not, go back and check the vlogs out, baby. Your girl have been through a lot this year, but it's okay. It is okay. Right now I'm just waiting on the hair comb heat up. So I got a new one. And no, this is not an electric one because I'm an old school hairstylist, and this is what we use. And I have a Marcel stove. Y'all know what that is. Yeah, so I got this one because my other one, oh girl, I had literally had it since hair school. I went to hair school in 2004. Like dead ass. So this, I got another one. So I'm letting that heat up, and I did look some more. I don't care, I'm not. No, probably not. Something that'll come anyway. So I actually like the little like hump situation. I'm not too much about the I want to break that right there, girl. But I just wanted to look a little smooth. So I'm going to do that. And I think I'm gonna wear it straight, just like regular straight to me. Y'all, I really just wanted to make videos for y'all like way more creative and do so many more things. My time frame is like crazy. I had this bomb idea for the beginning of the lovely hotel try-on haul that I'm gonna be doing. And if I try to wait to film the intro to that when I'm able to get to doing the intro, the video won't get out for like another week or so. And I'm just like, I need to put these videos out for these companies because some of them don't care about like being creative. They just want the videos out. So hey, guess I have to save it for something else, or I don't know. Now the only kicker to having the old school one is you gotta gauge the heat right, and it take a little minute for the stove to like get out real Birkin bags in. Y'all, my like real hairline is terrible because it is peeking through And as you can see, I didn't even go through. I wasn't even putting serum all the way through. I had some super cute clips from Fertility, so this gives me an opportunity to shout them out. So yeah, I had some super cute clips, like they had the words with the rhinestones on it from Fertility that I was going to show in this video. I also have some cute glasses from them, and the biggest seller for them are the big fluffy furry slippers. So please go over there and check out the site. I don't know if any of you guys remember Pink from YouTube. She was a YouTuber back in the day. Like, that's how I met her, and we've been good sisters ever since. And it is her and her daughter's site. And yeah, so my witch hair. Y'all, what's so funny though is that my natural hair is like this black. I have always had really, really dark hair. This is this hair, and like it just ending and being confident while you're going through postpartum hair loss. Like, just understand that it is a hormone thing. Like, it's something that you can't help. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take care of your hair how you can. And baby, good sis, get you a good wig to put on during the times that you just not feeling confident about having your hair out. It's okay. Like, it's all right. That's what they're here for. And don't let nobody make you feel no type of way about it. And shout out to Ft.Unice hair for this hair. This is from their Amazon site, which means that you can get this hair shipped prime to you in 2 days. Interested in the bracelets, then feel free to email me because they are not on my site as of yet. I also have a Zodiac inspired collection. So that out or whatever. And yeah, I really feel like this is it for today. This is probably long enough. I'm probably gonna have to cut some of these parts out because, like, sis, like, the videos are just getting way too long. Like, way too long. Love you guys. Tell me y'all like videos or not. Like, is that y'all thing? I'll discuss to y'all about, like, quitting YouTube too. Real soon. And what y'all think? Because I know y'all gonna be like, no. But, dude, I'm gonna divulge all that. It's gonna be a nice tea video, and I'm gonna just divulge all that and just talk to y'all and just keep it all the way 100. Do I want to? Absolutely not. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Ooh, ooh. Bye.